Hi, my name is Preshant Menon and this is the follow-up video for my course COM 4224 Public Opinion. This follow-up video is meant to be for the first video about medical marijuana legalization in our country and what our Guru Dr. Siti Hasma had to say about it. This time I've got an opinion leader, and his name is Dr. Suresh Govind. He's a parasitologist and also a researcher at the University of Malaya. He also does lecture in the field of parasitology. So I asked him for his input on what he thinks about legalizing medical marijuana in our country. What are the negative effects of marijuana in general? Certain individuals are exposed to mental conditions, and upon the release of these compounds from marijuana into the brain, it can actually trigger a previously dormant mental health disorder such as schizophrenia or psychosis. Logic tells us that with long-term use, there is definitely bound to be neurogenic changes. Of course, I do agree with this because with any excessive use of some foreign compounds towards neurogenic areas, of course, you're going to have trouble with it in the long term. What are the benefits of marijuana? Of course, CBD, cannabinoid, has positive medical effects, whereas THC gets you high. You can't get pure forms of CBD in our country, especially in a place where it's not legal. The medical benefits is actually better when the CBD content is higher. Key areas that the medical community looks at, especially in terms of CBD, is that it has treatment in neuropathic type of pain. This includes like nerves, multiple sclerosis, severe muscle spasms, and there's always been a success rate in this niche area. Is marijuana the most dangerous substance to be influenced by? As you can see in the chart presented to you guys, you can see that alcohol and tobacco are way much more dangerous than what marijuana has over it, so the influence that it has over it. Difference between medical marijuana and recreational marijuana. Medical marijuana is not administered in the form of smoking. Alright, you don't smoke medical marijuana. There are three different types, three different forms, which is tablet form, oil, and spray. Now these are used for improving appetite, reducing nausea, and improving pain, and also treatment in MS. However, recreational marijuana is always being used when you smoke, and now it comes in the form of resins and other compounds we inhale. It can actually trigger different pathways, which is the adverse effects of smoking marijuana. With Malaysia being recently reported to be looking at legalizing medical marijuana, this is actually a conversation that we should be having. That legalizing recreational usage of marijuana is something that up for debate, and that is a whole different ballgame and a lot more conversations to be had after that. But with the current laws that we have intact in Malaysia right now, there is no way someone who is in need of medical marijuana to actually acquire it legally. What can legalizing medical marijuana bring to us as a country, as a society? These forms of CBD, or should I say medical marijuana, is already being sold illegally. We have already had cases like that, like Lokman and also this so-called Dr. Ganja. So making medicine should be left to the professionals, and it should be done under clear and strict regulations. So this can also help that the local providers, they won't be punished like traffickers because they are not traffickers. How does the public take the usage of medical marijuana in terms of themselves? Well, I would say that the reason behind why the public has such a negative thought and view towards medical marijuana, because they are having this whole dependency upon media. Now media shoves in information that they want you to know upon your faces through different types of forms, like marijuana in a whole has been presented in movies or in songs or in news stories, like how they want you to think. So they are basically shaping your thought with agenda setting theory as well, because the media has an agenda for you, for them to actually go against and go forth with. So we are actually playing puppets to it. So now if we actually try to actually take out ourselves from what the media says that they want us to know, and actually do our own research at our end, instead of just getting all the information from these movies and whatnot, we actually will see the benefits of it. We will actually see that a negative act has so many benefits to it. Maybe, just maybe, they don't want you to smoke weed because perhaps with all these compounds in it, maybe you'll start thinking, just get out of the box and out of the system, and maybe out of the herd mentality, and then question things that are against you. So never know. Maybe they just don't want you to question. That's a thought for you to actually ponder upon. So think about it. It could be actually a huge thing. So regulating it doesn't mean that everybody is going to get a pack of weed every day. No one is going to have terrible social issues. But it may be a huge step towards curbing the issue, in fact. So that's my thoughts and opinion. Thank you.